Hello everyone and welcome to the Chef's Notes YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about the 5 P's of cooking. The 5 P's is a process that if you follow it will help you be more relaxed in the kitchen, will help you keep your kitchen clean and tidy while you're cooking, will help you cook cleaner and more efficiently, and have more fun doing it. So without further ado, let's jump in and take a look at the 5 P's of cooking. So what are the 5 P's? In order, they are plan, prioritize, prepare, patience, produce. We're going to jump into each one of these individually right now. So plan. When I say plan, what I mean is actually sit down, go through the recipes that you're cooking, think about the things you need to do, kind of map it out in your head or even on paper. For example, if you're making pasta with Caesar salad and garlic bread, you may need to puree garlic or chop garlic for all 3 of those things, the Caesar salad, the pasta, and the garlic bread. It doesn't make sense to chop garlic 3 times. So when you sit down and plan and you notice you need garlic for the 3 different recipes, know that when you chop garlic, you're going to chop enough for all 3. Just little things like that you can plan out, and you can kind of map out when you're going to do things like that, what things need to be done first, what can be done later. For example, if you're making mac and cheese, you know that you need to make the cheese sauce before you cook your pasta, right? Simple things like that. Actually take a second and figure all that out, and it'll give you so much more time. It'll be such a stress reliever once you actually start cooking. The second P is prioritize, and this falls right in line with planning. When you prioritize, just go through your plan and really figure out the most important things on that list, rank them, and do the things in that order. Prioritizing is something that a lot of people seem to miss when they're cooking. And so just think about that when you're making your plan, when you're mapping your things out. Just figure out which things need to be done first. And sometimes it might not be as obvious as it will be other times. So always take a minute, go through the recipes, figure out what needs to be done first, and that'll help you a lot. Third P, prepare. So when I say prepare, what I mean is chop the vegetables that you need before you start cooking. If you're making a stir fry or a sauce, it's so nice to have all the vegetables ready to go so you can just reach them and grab them. And it prevents you from leaving what you're doing and accidentally burning it or whatever. So always just have your vegetables, your meat, spices measured out, have everything prepared like that. But also pull your pots and pans out, the ones that you know you're going to be using, mixing bowls, mixing spoons, everything that you need to cook the recipe that you're cooking. Get it ready, get it out on the counter, get it organized, have it there and ready to go. This will save you so much time later on, cut down on stress, I promise you. And all that extra time that you have while you're cooking, because you're not running around trying to find things, you can take a second and wipe your cutting board down or your counter. And on top of that, also I recommend having your sink full of hot soapy water when you're cooking. That way, any dishes that you make, you can throw them in the water. When you have a second, wash them, throw them in a dish drainer. Hot soapy water, dip your cloth in, wipe your counters down. It'll help so much you won't even believe it. Patience. Cooking is about 90% patience. You have to be patient when you're heating your pans. You have to be patient when you're cooking. You just have to be patient. It takes time. It is a process. And most of the time you can't rush things. You just relax. And I know a lot of people are coming from work in the evening. They're cooking something just because they have to eat. They don't want to do it. And it's just something that you have to do. But if you are following the 5 P's, you may find that you're more relaxed in the kitchen, that there isn't this big mess to clean up at the end. And you'll find it easier to be patient, and you'll find it easier to use cooking as a relaxation technique rather than just forcing yourself to cook so that you can go do the thing that you want to do to relax. Produce. So when I say produce, I mean actually cook the recipe. Make your food, eat it, clean up, all that stuff. Just make it and be done. And that's it. That's the 5 P's. And we can go over them one more time really quickly. We have plan, prioritize, prepare, patience, and produce. And which of the 5 P's do you think is the most important? Tell me about it in the comments, and if you have something to add to this, I'd love to hear it. Tell me about it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and check out chefsnotes.com for more great tips on how you can enjoy cooking a little more and a little easier. Have a great day, everybody.